Good evening. Welcome to the Wilson Central School District Board of Education meeting for Tuesday, August 12, 2025. My name is Tim Carter, Superintendent of Schools. As I usually mention, if there's no one really in the audience except the admin team, but if you're at home viewing this, you have a comment, question, concern, please don't hesitate to call the central office at 751-9399. And Mrs. Pavano will get your comment, question, or concern to the board. At this time, I'll turn the board meeting over to President Carter.
Thank you, Superintendent Carter. Please stand and join me in the pledge of the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We have a special presentation titled "The Presentation of Amanda Townsend."
Good evening, everyone. So I am going to present on the Title I expenditures and awards that we have. This is part of the ESSA grant, is that we present the board meeting and we post it on the website. So Ronnie will be doing that for me this week. So there are 4 components to the Title I. So there's Title I Part A, which the funds need to be used to improve academic achievement. Title II Part A, we transfer to Title I. Title III is for the English language learner achievement, so that is what it specifically is for. And then Title IV Part A also is transferred to Title I. So this year we have the Title I allocations from the federal government. So Wilson is receiving $188,920. Right now, we only have the Title I funding available to us. So due to the delay in the allocations from the U.S. Department of Education, 2, 3, and 4, there is no available information right now per the email that we received from the New York State Education Department. The districts and LEAs will be informed by the updates as time goes on. So how Wilson uses these expenditures, we transfer Title II and Title IV to Title I. So when that information is available, we will share that and we will finish the application with those numbers. But right now, we do not have that available information. So this is the funding, how it's used specifically in Wilson. So for Title I-A, the funding is used for the elementary reading instructors, the intervention teachers, employee benefits for those employees. We do also use homeless student reserve. And then lastly, we use purchase services for private school students who qualify for Title I. There are 9 of those students this year. So we get an allocation per pupil that we send out, and then the parochial private schools use that funding for those students in need. Programs, tutoring, things of that nature. So that's what the funding is used for that. Like I mentioned, Title II is transferred to Title I. Title III, when it becomes available, those are specific for the English language learners. We're in a consortium, so we have Gary BOCES. So we purchase materials, our DLL teachers purchase materials to help those students when that funding is available. And then again, Title IV gets transferred back into Title I. And that is everything. Any questions?
And how did our monies compare to last year?
It did go down. There was a reduction that was across the board. You can search all of the schools in New York State and what the funding is available on the New York State Education website. Overall, all numbers went down across the board. So we did have a reduction.
Do you foresee any other of the other parts that aren't available now going down?
They haven't really said anything about it. That could be possible because the other funds did decrease. The Title III is normally pretty steady because we're in that consortium and they take the funding and split it up. Title II and Title IV are vary year to year, so there could be a possibility that it could be
this reduction affect us?
So we use, like I mentioned, we use the funding for our AAS teachers primarily in the elementary building. So I worked with Carolyn kind of to talk about what it looks like since we had the Title I reduction and then going forward. And so just kind of looking at what the reserves we have available to cover those different needs.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Item 3A, resolved that the Wilson Central School District Board of Education approve the following items. Items B through L, the financial consent agenda is submitted by the administration. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
A second? Second. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
One B.
I'm sorry. No? Oh. We need the approval of the minutes. Approved meeting minutes dated July 8th, 2025. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Second? Second. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item 4, personnel resignations. 4A, accept the resignation of Alana Wickens, food service helper monitor, effective August 4, 2025. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item 4B, accept the resignation of Bailey Wooden, food service helper monitor, effective August 5th, 2025. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item 5, personal consent agenda. 5A, approve personal consent agenda items B through L for the August 12, 2025 agenda. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
A second? Second. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item 6A, approve the Wilson Central District Code of Conduct 2025 to 2026. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
A second.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. 6B, approve the Wilson Central School District-wide School Safety Plan Public Health Emergency Continuation of Operations Plan 2025 through 2026, dated June 2025, for the 2025-2026 school year. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
A second?
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item C, approve the Wilson Central School District Elementary School Building Level Emergency Response Plan dated July 2025. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
A second? Second. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item D, approve the Wilson Central School District Middle High School Building Level School Emergency Response Plan dated July 2025. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
A second?
Second.
Any questions? All in favor? Opposed? Motion carried. Item E, approve the 2025-2026 school year tax warrant resolution. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
A second?
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item F, approve the agreement between the Wilson Central School District and Lobella Associates, EPC, to provide all necessary architecture and engineering services, Phase 3 of the 2021 through 2024 capital improvement project. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
A second?
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item G, approve the school's master staffing services agreement between the Wilson Central School District and Supplemental Health Care effective July 7, 2025. Supplemental Health Care operates a supplemental staffing agency and employs licensed healthcare personnel to provide healthcare services as needed for the district. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item H, approve the addendum to the agreement between the Wilson Central School District and the Niagara County Department of Health to provide preschool-related educational services for a term of 57 months from September 1, 2025 to May 27, 2030. All other terms and conditions of the September 1, 2023 contract shall remain the same and in full force and effect. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
A second?
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item I, approve the agreement between the Wilson Central School District and Darnice Annable to provide professional school psychologist services for the district effective September 1, 2025 at a rate of $400 per day. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item J, approve the agreement between the Wilson Central School District and Kim McDonald to provide professional school psychologist service for the district effective September 1, 2025 at a rate of $400 per day. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item K, approve the appointment of the community education instructors outlined below for the fall 2025 session. All fitness instructors are CPR AEB certified. Teaching through our program does not give the instructor employment status in the Wilson Central School District. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
A second?
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item L, approve an additional 15 hours for summer 2025 for Marcia Smith, school psychologist at $36 per hour to complete testing, evaluations, and attend meetings. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
A second?
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item M, approve up to 60 additional summer hours 2025, summer 2025 hours for Cassandra Rainey as a summer student intern at the Historic Palace Theater, Concord, New York for the Wilson Academy of Finance. NAPTRAC certification under the direction of Timothy Carter, superintendent, at a rate of $15.50 per hour. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
A second?
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Nothing under policies. Item 8, Committee on Special Education, approves CPSE, CSE 504, meeting minutes and IEP recommendations dated August 12, 2025. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item 10, conference requests. Approve conference requests for the August 12th, 2025 agenda items B through F. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
A second?
Second?
Any questions? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Item 11, fundraiser request. Approve fundraiser request for the August 12th, 2025 agenda items B through D. Can I have a motion? So moved. Second.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Under use of facility requests, 12A, approve use of school facility request for the August 12, 2025 agenda items B through C. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
A second?
Second?
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item 14, Vice President Stewart, do you have a House Fund report?
Yes, we have 27 Mills Club members signed up to attend the Mills Club dinner next Thursday evening. And Mr. Carter, I have a list of attendees if you want to check it out.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Superintendent Carter, for your report.
I don't know. I'll use it since we put it up. I just want to start by thanking the leadership team for everything this summer. It may look like we're relaxed, but summer's just as busy as the school year. It's just that the kids aren't here. And while we may be able to sneak a vacation in here and there, there's still a lot that goes into getting this place ready to go for the kids to come back. So I want to thank them for everything they do. We have our annual leadership team retreat. Actually, it's kind of split in two. A good number of the administrators went down to Ellicottville for Erie One's retreat, and then the following week, I think it was the following week on August 4th and 5th, we had our retreat here in Wilson. I think my summer cold is coming up. And it was a little bit of a different retreat. We changed it up a little bit and made it more of a working session, things like that. We did quite a bit with the software policy, quite a bit with the code of conduct for next year. And, we just kind of spent some time, what we don't always have, to take a deep dive into certain things. I thought it was great. Second day, we had our leadership lunch with the current and retired administrators. Mr. Roth sets that up, and it was actually he was able to attend this year because he wasn't on vacation, and it was great. It was great to see Dr. Wendt. Mike Kinsella was there. I'm gonna blank on who all was there. See what happens when you go. Charlie was there. Charlie Hoover was there. That was a treat seeing him. Unfortunately, Dan's working right now, so Mr. Johnson's wasn't available, but it was great seeing him. I enjoy the place we go to, which is Fieldstone in Lockport. So, goal setting session is coming up on the 26th of August. It is going to start at 5 o'clock. Board members, if you could just mark your calendars, 5 o'clock start. It will be 5 o'clock sharp. Food's coming at 4:45. We'll eat right away. It'll be more of a working meal. I'll start by 5:10 after. I'll start with my presentation about the roles and responsibilities of the admin team, the leadership team, and the roles and responsibilities of the board member, which I usually kind of go through first. We'll have the and leadership team take questions about the 24-25 comprehensive educational plan. That will be in your news and notes. I'm not going to spend time having each one of them report out on it for the sheer fact that it's written there. I don't like being read to either, so I'll put it in news and notes the week prior so you have a chance to read it, take a look at it, and if there's any questions you have, you can ask them that question. Barring any questions, we're going to move right into the 25-26 goals. It shortens, my hope is it shortens it a bit. that last week, there's a lot going on, and there's quite a bit of night events that the administrators have to be at. So if I could shorten that a little bit and get them home, or at least moving without it being dark out, it would be it'd be helpful. So my goal is, you know, if we start at 5, by 6:37 we're out of there. So that's my hope. But I would require you to read the CDOT plan before you come in on that day. So but you'll have the Friday before, so you'll get the chance to look at it. And lastly, district and building level safety plans were approved tonight. This is just a general reminder. The district plan is a public plan, it goes on our website. The building level plan, which is much more specific of what we do if there is an emergency. That is not a public document. Those are private. Only board members and staff and administrators have access to that. So that should not be communicated. It was put in your executive portion of your news and notes and board docs. So if you did take a look at it, that's great. If you didn't see it, it's in the executive session. We can't put it in a public view for everybody to see. So that's just a little reminder. The details of what we do in an emergency are, that's what the staff needs to know. It's not something we send out to the public. And that's everything I have. Unless you have questions for me.
Okay, thank you, Superintendent Carter. Again, I'd like to echo what you said. Thank you, the leadership team, for all the hard work over the summer. Todd, please thank your folks for the hard work they did. You can see it, no question about it. The first day of school is going, well, first day of teachers is the third or second. The second.
It's the second, Tuesday the 2nd, and I'll put in news and notes, but all board members are welcome to join us for that morning, first thing, 8 o'clock in the morning, as I do my opening introduction.
Okay. This brings us to the public session. Comment?
Very well. As a board member comment, I'd like to thank the board for sending me to the law conference the other day. It was very informative. The first session was basically all about the changes coming out of Albany and how to react to them. It was very good. I also went to the part about negotiating contracts, which was very, very informative. They did a group session where they actually did an actual negotiations, mock negotiations, and that was very good. Again, I'd like to thank the board and the district for sending me to that. And also, I hate to say it, but I won't be at the 26th meeting.
We will miss you.
I'm going on a long needed vacation.
Awesome. Just to echo what Trustee Kraft said, if you were registered for it, they send all the PowerPoints. So board members, I'll send that out. You'll get PowerPoints for all the sessions. I'll just forward it to the email, and I'll forward it to the admin and the leadership team. You know, some of them got it because they went, but there might be something that interests you.
Okay. Any other questions or comments from board members? Okay. This centers in the public comment. This portion of the agenda provides an opportunity for residents of the Wilson Central School District to be heard. Any person who wishes to address the board is invited to do so at this time. Please state your name and address. Complaints or criticism about individual school personnel are not appropriate in this forum and will not be allowed. Board may not respond to the questions. They should be referred to the superintendents of schools at another time. Please be respectful and limit your comments to 3 minutes. Anybody wish to address the board at this time? Hearing none, I